Okay, hello, hello. It is going to be seconds. I am doing the same thing I was doing with Undertale. Uh, but, but this time, I know I can go through an entire run and not be hit because I've done it before. And I've said I've done it before on stream. I'm proving that to you now. Let me. Okay, it's slightly after. Let me. Oh, wow, that's really. That should be. Okay. Okay, there we go. That should be better now. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So I'm going to go ahead and start off from a new save. I'm going to go ahead and start off from a new save. So I can show you that I can do this completely no hit. This is without being hit. This is going to go a lot quicker. It's going to be a lot quicker, faster paced than the Undertale playthrough that I was just doing this morning, because I know for a fact I can actually do this, and I am going to be moving through fights very quickly, and I'm going to make a lot of advancement. Actually, I am most likely going to beat the game. The thing that will probably take the most time is, you know, the boss fight. That's probably going to take the most tries. That or the fight with the checkers at the end of the, at the end of the chessboard. Call it A, about the creator, or the Susie and Lancer fight. No hit. All right. So I've tried to do, in fact, before I started doing Undertale, I was trying to do a no-hit, no-save run of Deltarune, and that didn't work as well. So right now I'm just doing no-hit with saves. It's going to go a lot quicker. I'm going to entirely skip just the first portion of the game because there will be no need for me to do that, because I've been through it a bunch of times. Nothing really happens in it. It's just kind of an introduction, so you can get into the. It introduces the characters. You can get to the bottom half of the game, which is not needed because we are doing this as a challenge run, not for the story. And here we are. We're already in the Dark World. We skipped the entire segment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I don't think I can use C to skip text, actually. I really hope I can. Like, this was on the last save slot, so I should be able to. Okay, so going through here, this is Elizabeth. There's a Lancer up the top there. Going to meet him in a second. Here he is moving up on the top as well. I'm going to go down here. That will be useful because we can sell it to get a better sword later on. These we can literally just run past because we've got auto run on. Oh no, they left already. Let me just do boom, boom. Pretty much got these puzzles memorized because they're very easy. Like when we get to the card puzzles, I'm going to be doing them first try from memory. Hi, Susie. Oh no, I can't hold C to skip through dialogue. That is unfortunate. Means we're going to have to be spamming. Didn't appear. Okay, here's the first real moment where you can get hit. It doesn't take a lot of focus, but I'm still being very cautious on it, just because I don't want to have to restart this early on. Just because it's kind of annoying, really. All right. This is the harder bit of this section, but it's still not that hard. You really just have to move when it looks like something's going to hit your heart. You have to move. Oh, God. I said it's a lot. It's pretty hard to. I gotta focus on it. It's not that hard, but now we're going to have to go through a bunch of things again. We're going to have to go through the whole meeting with Susie again. Gotta do the eye puzzle. That's right. And then. Do we have to go through? Yeah, we have to go through this whole thing again. But then we will get back to that area fairly quickly. Hold up. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I muted the wrong thing there. Alright. To mute that. Hold on. I need to check. Alright. I'm sure it's fine. It's probably good, but just wanted to make sure. Can you guys hear the game audio? Okay. Boom. Okay. Oh, can't pause in this section. So, okay. Here we go. Up and down, up and down. Okay. Whew. I started panicking there for a second. Okay, ride that out. Can't be hit there. Oh, somebody is watching. Let me quickly check to make sure that. Okay, so my mic's picking up. My desktop audio picking up. I don't know. Should be picking up through the aux, but if you can't hear the game audio, tell me in the chat, and I'll fix that. Oh God, I can't. Really would be much easier if I could see the skip text, but for some reason the item didn't spawn at the beginning. No, know it already. Here comes the Lancer. It's the first boss fight. This is the Prince of Darkness Lancer. The music in this game is also amazing, just like in Undertale. It's made by the same guy, so that makes sense. But I messed up the crit there. Doesn't matter if I get the crits or not. I mean, it just helps me get through the fights quicker, but honestly in this fight all that matters is that I don't get hit. I'm pretty sure I am the only person watching. Are you two okay? Yes, I'm fine. And it's Ralsei. It's Ralsei now. There he is. And yeah, can't hold C to skip text. Okay. There we go. Rousey's usually a huge liability in other runs because he goes down pretty fast when hit. Doesn't have a lot of HP. He's the typical squishy mage, but in here it doesn't matter because we won't be getting hit. This will go throughout the entire game. We're going to be going through. Just a reminder. Through very quickly. While I have no viewers, I will promote this in a Discord channel that I'm in. Open. Oh god. Okay. I did not mean to get hit by that. There. Okay, well, I got viewers now, so I got... Boom, boom. Goodbye, Rudan. No, excuse me. Goodbye, Rudan. And let's go down here. Over here. Past you. Goodbye. No. Ah, God. Anyway, this guy is just going to... Oh yeah, it's this attack. That Jevil so rudely copies later on. But we're not going to be fighting Jevil. Because I do not feel like fighting Jevil. No hit. I do not think that's going to even be possible. Well, it is possible. I've seen someone do it, but not for me. You know what, let's just... Well, no, there's two enemies. That means it's twice as hard, right? No, it's... Yes, that is what that means. Okay. Deltarune. Alright. Oh, you're back. Great. So... I failed the first run because I was multitasking, which is not a good idea. Boom, look at that, look at that. Breezed past them. Okay, the trigger's right there. Okay. $120, got it. Boom, over 120, that guy's down. Okay, and you're gone again. Anyway, so we will be doing a full continuous Deltarune stream until we beat it, which should be in like an hour or so at most, because this is a very short game and I've had lots of practice with it, so I'll probably mess up a lot less than I will in Undertale, because in Undertale I was attempting a run that I'd never done before, where here I've done the no-hit run for Deltarune several times. Easy fight. Okay, so this is literally the easiest fight in the game. They can't do anything against you until the last guy. But until there's only one person left, they can't attack you. So that's really useful for our purposes. But then they can attack you with this attack, which is bit of a doozy. You just have to go in the same direction as the heart and you won't get killed. But it's not that hard. It's cause especially since the heart is very slow. And there we go. That's that. That's that fight. And now we're running. Okay, now we gotta go get Susie to join us for this next puzzle coming up. So once we get Susie to join us, we have to do this puzzle, which is a little hard because I've got auto run on, which actually makes it a little harder. Here is a very long, annoying text box, followed by another very long, annoying text box. I get that it's a funny joke. It's playing off of how long these sequences are in most games, where it's just like very slowly so that you can make sure you can see who's in the party. It's haha very funny. But here I am trying to get through the story parts of the game that I have played through a bunch, so don't really need to learn, just so I can get to the combat where the actual challenge takes place. Because the story does not, let's sell items, glow shard. That's why we picked up the glow shard. Self armor, yes. Did we miss the ragger, or is that just coming up soon? I think we missed the ragger, which is unfortunate. Alright, so now we go to equip. Spooky sword gives me a sell weapons with blade. Exit. Alright. Thanks, Sean. Fun fact, even though his name looks like it's spelled like scene, it's actually it's actually Sean, because it's a play off of how Sean is not in any way spelled like it would be usually, but it's because of the accent. Am I actually getting my voice picked up? I am going to check to make sure I'm not having technical difficulties. If you are having technical difficulties, I will pause the stream for a second to figure that out. Dominic. Second to figure that out. We are not having technical difficulties. Me and the game audio can both be heard. Alright. Well, please don't leave. Alright. Okay, this is actually a pretty hard fight, so I'm going to have to focus. Well, I say pretty hard. Yeah, I've lost to it a couple times in situations like that. That's what makes that fight hard, is you get trapped in those sorts of areas. Alright. Uh-oh. I opened up 2 instances of Deltarune. Uh-oh. No, don't be black screen for too long. Please don't be black screen for too long. Is it... Alright, there we go. So, we gotta just kind of skip through all this dialogue here to get to the actual fight. Which is the interesting part of this. Because, like, it's interesting to see people's initial reaction to the story and everything, but this will never be my initial reaction because I played this game, like, upwards of 20 times. So, I've seen the story a lot. Alright, okay. So let's just... There we go, there we go. That's how you do that. Boom. Dead. 2 turns. And then we continue on. There's a save point immediately after this puzzle, so I'm not going to bother going back and saving. And I've dipped back down to 1 viewer. Okay. Uh-oh. Can't believe I just failed at this puzzle that I've done 1,000 times. Okay, come on. Come over here. Boom. I believe actually the Ragger's coming up next, is when we get the Ragger. Even though there are no viewers, it is important to tell the people who may be watching this in the archives. Okay, okay. Is there a save point to me? I don't think there actually was. I think I lied to you. which is unfortunate for me specifically. Yep, because now I'm gonna have to go through that entire thing again. Because I'm dumb. But we will... Welcome back, by the way. We will have to skip through this. It does go fairly quickly, but not as quickly as if we could hold C, which we can't. For some reason, I don't know why, we should be able to. This is the third playthrough on this computer, third save file, and also we skipped the school segment. So we should be able to skip using C, using the item we get when we do that. But, God! But we can't. Maybe I'll just upload a... Maybe I'll just record a video and upload a video that's, me just doing it with no commentary and add commentary onto the top of it, explaining what I'm doing throughout the entire run, instead of having to do it like this, where I'm only semi-focused, because I'm also focused on keeping, whoever is watching me entertained and in here. I'm trying to focus on you so that you don't go away, because you're like my first person. You're like one of the first people to ever check out my channel, which is great. And maybe I should stream Undertale and Deltarune no hit runs more, because it seems to be the only thing that's actually attracted attention from anyone on YouTube besides people who know me IRL. So, yeah, I'll probably do more things like that. Maybe if I do, I think maybe Bed Wars could also do that, but I haven't gotten any attention from that. Maybe if I just do like a regular Minecraft run, or like a hardcore. I mean, there's a lot of people searching for that now, because, Philza, what he did, and I got massive respect for Philza, like, seriously. That guy was a small streamer for like several years, streaming hours every night while working a dead-end retail job. And then he finally made it when his 5-year hardcore world died. And then he's just been getting tons of support, but he never lost that like personal feel. Like, it still feels like he is a small-time streamer when he's quite a big streamer, actually. But he interacts with the chat as much as he can, and I'm trying to do that, but there is no chat right now for me to interact with. So maybe that's just because it's top chat. Maybe if I set this to live chat. Alright, I set it to live chat. Yeah, well, I'm just trying to, right now I'm just kind of trying to grow my channel while doing things that I enjoy. Okay, here we go. Pawn Man. It's like a play off of Pawn, like the chess piece, and Con Man. I think it's a play off of Con Man. I'm not actually sure. But it's still, this is very interesting. It's very clever. Toby Fox is a clever dude. I don't need to tell you that. Everybody else has. And it just kind of speaks for him itself if you ever play the game. Alright, here we go. I gotta choose the piece of paper. Well, oh, another viewer. Welcome. Subscribe. No, David, I'm not gonna play. I don't have Dark Souls. I know Dark Souls 3 is on sale, but I can't. I don't have it yet. I haven't bought it yet. If you would stick around, that'd help, though, because it recommends it. Yes, subscribe to me. Do what David says. Alright, I'm gonna save here. Here comes one of the harder fights in the entire game. Celebrate Christmas. Yes, yes, Christmas is tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Which is why I think I actually got, like, my first person who isn't you, David, in the chat. You can see there's 3 people watching, one of which is me, because I've got the Technoblade set up, where I've got a laptop off to the side, monitoring chat there. And then, so one of which is me, and then the other one's you. So there's another guy here who I do not know IRL, which is really nice. Here's one of the hardest fights in the entire runs. Here we go. In the entire run. Let's go. Act, K round, deep bow. It takes approximately, I think, 4 or 5 turns to do it. But you can see that the hitbox for getting hurt is just incredibly large on this. And then later, when Susie starts dealing okay. I was checking the chat. Oh, that was insanely lucky. So after Susie damages a bit, it does self-care, which is going to make its attack way harder. Its next attack, which will thankfully be its last, is going to be super hard. Watch. See there, it's got the stars that fly up on the bottom of the screen. That actually makes it incredibly hard to do, but I first tried it. Look at that. Look at my skills. This is so much better than isn't this much more entertaining than me just failing to do a no-hit run with Toriel? I am going to have to practice more on the Toriel fight before I do a no-hit run of Undertale. Anyway, so here's the side where Susie switches sides and joins the Lancer. It's great. It's a big emotional moment. It's not really an emotional moment. You can't really have much room for emotional moments when you met the character 10 minutes ago. But I do like Susie. Susie is the best character in the entire game. Not because it's really, I just like her design more than anybody else's, I think. Like, Lancer's pretty good. Ralsei's really boring, honestly. I don't like Ralsei. And anyway, they run away here. So, okay. Boop. Dodge that. Here we go. I believe the big old Clover fight's up next. Also, I think, if I remember correctly, this is where we get the Racker, which is the upgraded weapon for Ralsei. So we can... There we go. Now Ralsei has 2 more attack. I'm not sure how that actually translates to damage output. Just don't know this, but it does mean that the fight's gonna go a lot quicker. Anyway, so I've got all these puzzles. Like, look, I'm gonna... Boom. Look at that. I didn't even have to go look at the hints or clues or anything. Boom. Now I got the dice brace, which is an armor, so it's useless for my purpose. But, it will be used for money. So usually you're supposed to do that puzzle as those lines go down to an area. And then over here, it's like this whole big riddle. Boom. 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 Boom, boom. Oh, no, it's the other way around. It's boom, 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 boom. There we go. There's a whole riddle about, oh, it's not clubs, and then this person... That's not the entire riddle, but there is a riddle associated with that. I think this game's probably going to be a lot easier for me to stream than just practice running Undertale, because I can actually talk during this, because I've got, like, the entire thing memorized, and also there's going to be a lot less time within the fights, because the fights are going to go a lot quicker, because I've done them before, and also I don't have to focus as much on them. And so there will be a lot more time in between the fights, because I'm also progressing. Boom. There, they just scam you up there. Okay. There's a caterpillar. It doesn't give you anything to do anything, so we're going to ignore it. No. Okay. I did not want to have to do this fight. This is another one of the hardest fights in the game. Oh god. Okay. This attack is, believe it or not, the most manageable of the joint attacks that they can do. Pacify Bloxar. Boom. I missed that. David, if I did have Dark Souls, I would stream Dark Souls, except I also think with Halo lagging my computer, like Halo 2 and 3, lagging my computer and making me drop frames, I'm not sure if I could do that. Yeah, alright. I've failed a run on here, because this is like, it's kind of really annoying, you know? If you want to go down there, if you want to get the Jevel's key, you have to go down over there, and then you can push yourself against the edge and get that chest down there, and it gives you part of the Jevel's key. There's another area way in the beginning where you just have to know the layout of the big end castle. Anyway, there's that machine done. That'll show up later, but it won't be for long. Susie was hiding in the bush. Now they take that away. Okay. Okay, here we go. Anyway, here we go. That's that section done. That's a pretty stressful section, but not really. There's a switch right about here. And then you go down here, over to there. You're supposed to run around in the circle that side. Get a save. See them there. Move upwards. Just don't go where Lancer goes. Go the opposite direction Lancer goes. Avoid this fight. Don't get hit. I believe we meet Susie. Yeah, right here. You just skip through dialogue, and then you go. You don't go near the way. God, I was so distracted by me fumbling up the sentence. When you get to that point, you don't go the way Ralsei or Susie is going. You know? You just go the empty route. I do not want to go to Jevel. I've already beaten. That's the save file I beat Jevel on. And it's just literally at the last save in the game because I beat the final boss with the special item Jevel gives you that is a weapon for Susie that's really powerful. It's like the most powerful weapon in the game. What do you say? Are you saying bro cringe to me getting hit twice in a row, or because you failed the Dark Souls boss? Well, which one is it, David? I know there's a bit of a latency. L. Okay. So, yeah. Wow, I was checking. It's not a boss, so it's just like a regular. You just lost to a regular rat. Hey, to be fair, that's how Vidget went out. Except it was several small rats instead of one big one. Right, another Bloxer fight. It's nice to actually have someone who's talking in chat, David, because the random person. You gotta go. Okay, well, see you later, David. Thanks for showing up. Okay, nope. Oh, come on, since back there, I'm so caught up talking to David that I lost that. Okay, go up this way. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Anyway, here I go. Walking up through a maze. Here's the save point after the maze. Usually the maze isn't that hard, but I got distracted, so I lost twice in a row. Anyway, here's the Susie Lancer boss fight, which is one of the... Well, it's technically a mini-boss, I think, but it's one of the harder fights in the game. I think it's like second only to the final boss. And, well, and Lancer. Not Lancer, Jevel. But we don't fight Jevel in this one. We just go to the final boss. Alright. Here we go. Boom. Perfect dodge. You don't... The trick with this is that you only want to attack Lancer. You don't want to attack Susie. Unless you're doing the passive strat, in which case you put Susie to sleep. Then you talk to Lancer. But until then, if you're doing this, you just fight Lancer. Because there's not... any difference to the routes in this game. It's just how you personally do it. It's just personal preference. And the fighting's actually, I think, slightly faster. It's because you don't have to skip through all the text. Where you get squished. It's close. Nope. Lancer. I believe on this attack, Susie gets all worried about Lancer, and then we stop fighting. Yeah, we go. Stops fighting. Boom. Alright. Let's go. So, for the person who is not David in chat, we check in chat, Wolf Warrior, that's David. He's the guy I do Bed Wars streams with, and Halo streams with occasionally. I might do a Bed Wars stream with him later on today, but I probably won't. And I will probably not be streaming tomorrow, because it is Christmas tomorrow. It's Christmas Eve today, but it's actually Christmas tomorrow. Here we go, leading up to... No, you know what I said when I said this was a short game? Yeah, this is the hallway to the final section of the game. Like, the next area is the last area. It's the castle. And then after the castle is the Dark Fountain, which is when the game ends. So we're only 35 minutes in. Wow, this is like the fastest time I've ever gotten here, I think. Anyway, there's at least 10 to 20 minutes in a normal run left of this game. So we will probably make it in just under that 40-minute mark that I said. This is not officially a speedrun. I'm not using any of the speedrun tags, and I couldn't even submit it to speedrun.com because it's not a new save on a new copy of the game, which is what you have to do for the speedrun.com. So I will not be submitting this. It's not even a speedrun. It's just straight up not. It's just me going as fast as possible and not getting hit to prove that I can do it. That I cannot get hit. Alright, here is one of the harder sections in the game. This is the hardest, like, overworld dodge section in the game. Because, no, it's the last one. Oh, God. I was doing so good, too, and I got hit. Alright, okay. I may stop talking for a little bit there. Well, I've been talking, like, non-stop. Which I guess is good for content, but it's not good for my course. Now we gotta walk through this entire thing again. But then we get there, I am going to probably stop talking and focus up a bit. See, I think the reason why I'm doing much better here than I was in the Deltarune, in the Undertale run, was because I know this game. I know all of the attacks of the enemies in this game, and I know most of them in Undertale, but I haven't practiced them with no hit. And so on the tutorial fight, I was literally just doing it off of reflexes and dodging before it hit my heart. But here it is like actually a practice thing that, like, no, like, I know the specific strategies on how to not get hit in different areas. On the overworld areas, I think it's usually pretty random, so I just go with the flow there, but that's it. I'm gonna catch my breath a second. I've been talking non-stop for like almost 40 minutes now. We're not gonna fight. We're not gonna fight your dad, Lancer. Well, we are gonna fight your dad. Okay. Take a breath. Focus. Probably gonna talk a little bit less in this segment. God, it's always that same spot. That is the spot that I always get hit on. But you see the edge there. On the edge there, that's not the end of that segment. There's another segment, another section of that where you slide down the thing and you have to move left and right to not be hit by a big wall of things. Okay, so, you know what? I really like the art style in this game. I think it's actually I think it's much more visually appealing to walk through this than to walk through the Undertale's area. Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely think Undertale is the much better game, at least right now, because this is only Chapter 1 of Deltarune. It's not a complete game, technically. But, I think Undertale is probably better in terms of story and character-wise, but I think this is better in, like, the whole art style department, because it just looks nicer. I'm gonna be honest, it looks nicer, and then the fact that not everything is black and white in the battles also makes it look real nice. A whole just lot of things. I think it's more consistent in its art style than Undertale was, and I think it uses more appealing color schemes than Undertale did. Like the reds, the purples, it's basically, this entire game's like red, pink, purple, blue, and black, and I think that's a really nice color scheme together, and it works well. Like, even just those trees, those square trees, it gives off like a nice autumn feel, and it works really well against what's essentially a void of a background most of the time. So I like that, and then I also like this purple grass here. I just like the way everything looks. Oh, God! Almost made it through that section. Yes, by the way, the thumbnail on the stream is horrendously bad. I made it in 5 seconds. I literally just looked up Deltarune logo, got a nice screenshot of it, and then just wrote no hit on with a mouse underneath it. And I think that's good. And the reason why I'm doing this, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but I don't think anybody was there for that. I am going through and I'm doing this no-hit run because at the beginning of the Undertale practice, I said that I had done it, and I'm doing this to prove that I have done it and can do it, so that everybody knows I'm not lying and I'm actually pretty skilled at games like these, or at specifically this game, which translates over into Undertale a little bit. It does mostly, but I think like the controls are like slightly less sensitive and smooth in Undertale. They're a little less refined, than they are in this game, where they're pretty refined. Like, they're great. They're smooth, they're nice. I think they flow better in this game. I don't know. It controls a little bit better is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, coming up to here is the part that always gets me. And I think this game's a lot more visually appealing. I'm not actually sure if I like the music here or in Undertale more. I think the music here is pretty repetitive. It's a little less repetitive than Undertale. I think Undertale's got a wider variety of like different styles of music. Like, it's got a wider variety of songs just because it's 2 hours versus 45 minutes. I think looking at some of the new screenshots and snapshots and updates that Toby Fox has put up on Twitter and all over the place, I think Deltarune Chapter 2 is going to be good, and I think that it's probably going to add a lot more music, and it's going to add a lot more variety into the music. Looking at it, like, I think we'll probably have something similar to the style of Mettaton's theme, Mettaton EX's theme, in Death by Glamour. In like the city, or like if we have like a boss fight in the city, we're going to have something like that. But I just think that the battle music, I think the battle music in this game is much better. Like the standard battle music. Like, I'm not sure about the boss fight music. I think there's more boss fight music in Undertale, and I think it's better than the boss fight music in this game. But I think just the standard fight music is better in this game than it is in Undertale. Like with the random encounters and things. And honestly, I kind of like that this game doesn't have like a moral pressure to it. or anything like that, you know? So I will continue. Continue on. Running out of air. Need to take a breath more often. I think the reason why I've been able to talk so quickly on such short breath is because I play in bands. I play an instrument. I play saxophone. I might do that for a stream, but the problem is I'm not very good at it. So, what would be the point? That's just because I don't practice much. I could be good at saxophone, but I'm not. Okay, here's the section. Yeah, see, look at that. Look, okay. Okay. Yeah, just got to get on the wall. Get in like the middle of those two segments, and then be able to switch over quickly when you see this. That's the section I was talking about before. Okay, here technically there's the forced hit. There's a forced hit here, but it doesn't bring up your health bar and show that it went down. And actually, in the next scene, you can check your health, and it doesn't go down. So that does not count as a hit because we weren't actually hit. So let me show you proof that we were not hit. Down at the bottom, 90 out of 90 health. I'm gonna grab these shackles. These actually give me. Did I not equip? I didn't equip the spooky sword. Wow. So these iron shackles actually give me a 1 boost to the defense. That's why everything was taking longer. Do not. Start on the wall. Alright. You really have to examine everything in this room and then talk to her, I'll say. Otherwise, it won't work. Alright, here we go. Add spade, add diamond, swap, add spade. There we go. So, as said, we're progressing much faster, whereas in the Undertale stream earlier today, we got nowhere in an hour. We have gotten through most of the game in 50 minutes. She'll be fine. Here comes a fight that's a little difficult starting off, but is pretty easy after a while because you just won't be hit at all. Lancer will just stop trying to attack you. You don't even need to take damage for that to happen. He'll just stop doing it because it's part of the story. Lancer, here we go. Here we go. Nah, I'm not doing that. That's really annoying. Here we go. Go. Lancer v Susie fight. I don't know what to commentate on here. It's just, you know, Crisis. Susie thinks nobody's ever loved her. Nobody would ever want to be friends with her. And now she's going to beat up a small child. Anyways, Susie, just pick him up, check him over your shoulder, and then walk forwards. There we go. We get no control over what Susie does, which means we also get no... We also get no breaks, is what I was going to say. I can't believe that just happened. God, we're all the way back here. That has never happened to me before. Wow. Maybe I'll just turn this into a Bed Wars stream after I win. I think I'll probably do that, actually. Well, I'll save and then I'll start another stream. Might do Showdown. I'm not sure. Once I get this in the archives and put it in the stream archives playlist, which currently has got a Bed Wars stream, which is the first stream I ever did, where I was looking at OBS, testing it out, essentially. The third stream I ever did, because we skipped over the second, because the second stream I ever did was bad. The third stream I ever did was the Halo stream with my brother and David, who has left the chat, but seems to still leave the thing open in like another window or something, which is very helpful. So that means it'll be promoted a little bit higher over other things. Hopefully my masterfully crafted thumbnail will be able to bring people in. I can't believe I lost at the Susie fight. That's never happened before. It's not supposed to happen. In fact, I don't even think you can lose that fight, technically. Shaking me. Shaking me to my core. Hey, at least it's, I'm not sure if this is more or less interesting, because I have to backtrack a lot. Probably a little less, actually. Okay. Wow, I'm really just out of breath. Give me a second to catch my breath. I should start getting glasses of water for the stream. Okay. You know, my subscriber, I really appreciate you being here. Wait, is that just Henry? No, because Henry wasn't subscribed. This package here. I may have to pause the stream for a second to go put that in. Alright. Alright, I'm going to pause for a second here, just listen to the tense music while I open the door. Get a package. Okay, I'm back now. Wasn't gone too far. It was like 10 feet away from me at max. I don't know what that package is, but I don't want to open it for no, you left. Okay. Don't know what that package is, but I don't want to open it for fear that it's like a Christmas gift for me or something. It's kind of relaxing knowing there's just there's not a lot of people watching my stream right now, because doesn't mean I have to. Oh no, another person's back. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to start talking more then. Did not mean to breathe directly on that mic. On my mic. Okay. I'm gonna go. Alright. I do this bit, not fail it again. And when we get to the Susie v. Lancer fight, I'll actually succeed instead of failing embarrassingly. There's a lot more pressure put on me now, honestly. I'm gonna be real. Alright. Oh, there's Susie. There's Rousey. They're all chasing after each other, and I'm the one who gets caught in the storm of attacks. Miss me, 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 missed me, missed me, missed me, missed me. Get dodged, dummies. All right. Alright, here's the bit that technically is not a hit. See, it may seem like I'm getting hit here, but the heart is never shown, doesn't show the minus, and the health bar doesn't go down, so I'm not hit. On technicality. Alright, we're back to the spot I was before. Well, I mean, not yet, technically, but there's no reason we should be. There's literally no way we can hit until we're back to the Lancer v. Suzer. Lancer v. Susie fight. So, add spade, add diamond, swap, add spade. Down we go. She'll be fine. What's this choice? It does nothing. Hear Lancer's voice, run over. Solve the incredibly easy puzzle. It's literally just placing. Alright, here comes the Lancer v. Suzer fight, as I said. No, this is the Lancer v. Susie fight. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. What would Lancy and Suzer look like? I think Lancy would be Lancer's body with Susie's head, and Suzer would be the opposite way. Let us commence the battle of the hallway. Though the music for the segment slaps, though. Like, it's a legit bop. This is the best music in the entire game. Listen to that. Susie's theme is great. It's played on like a guitar with a resonance here. It's really dramatic. Oh. Lancer versus Susie. This is great emotional moment. Great music. Easy fight. Alright. Yeah, see, at this point we can't even be hit, so.
Are you doing, oh, it's Wednesday, that's right. Do you want to come? I'm going to the OK Hatchery. Do you want to go?
No.
Okay, it's across the street from the farmer's market. That's why I'm asking.
I know.
Okay. Probably just.
Sorry about that. My mom walked into my well, she didn't walk into the room I have doesn't have any doors. She started talking to me, which you may have been able to hear. Susie misses here. Big dramatic moment. Sick music's gone. Unfortunately. I really want to know what that's called, actually. I think it might be just Susie versus Lancer. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. And... Okay. Yeah, they're still friends. Phew. Should cut. Yeah, Susie. Good job. Let us go. Alright, now I've regained full control. So I think I've got enough to get Susie's. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh. Oh no, somebody left. This is really sad, because this is like the end of the game. This is the end game, literally. Past this long elevator scene of talking for no reason, there's the final few fights. So this is, we're at the home stretch. We're in the ending. We're in the landing zone. They do just seem to be popping in and out when they get bored, it seems like. This is great. This is good. That's good for them. Do what they want with their own time. Okay. Don't know why I keep talking in second and third. Okay, God. Here's a fight that I really like to skip, but it's hard to skip. Yep. It's really hard. This fight's hard because occasionally they'll just throw out swords incredibly fast and test your reflexes, but other times it's slow. Like, that was actually a really good run. Do I do better when I do not do better when I'm talking. I do worse when I'm talking. We've established this. They have not returned, which is unfortunate. So it's just you, David, who I'm assuming has just left this open in another tab. This is Club Sandwich. I forgot about the Club's Sandwich, which is the dragon from earlier's clubs. This is an important thing. This is a required thing. We get the puzzle master here. He's funny because he thinks he's great at puzzles, but he's not because he's got this toil worms. Yeah, there we go. You toil. No, you toil. You toil. You come up with better puzzles. Like algebra. Give me algebra. I think that would be a more challenging puzzle than that. So that was not a very challenging puzzle. Alright, here we go. Head Hathy. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, well, I got one of them. Boop, boop. This is just an accuracy game with keys. It's... Do you know what an accuracy... Well, I'm wondering how common accuracy games are. Like, God! I was talking about accuracy games and I lost accuracy. How ironic, am I right? Like and subscribe. Subscribe to me. Please. Please subscribe. Like and subscribe. It legitimately helps me out considering I'm small. Actually, I think both people watching my stream are already subscribed to me. So saying subscribe doesn't help me in any way. Oh god, man, they're really fast too. Boom, one down. Alright, here we go. Glimmer glamour. Okay. 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 I am doing really well against these. If you would like the stream so that it gets sent up and recommended to more people, I guess. Here we go into the funny puzzle man's room again. You've already seen this. Who's there? Gee hee hee for die. His theme's cool though. The rules card. Those are the strongest puzzle. Toil worms. Rules card is actually pretty funny. He's going to be a shopkeeper up ahead. Like in the final room, he's the shopkeeper. Alright, Head Hathy. Alright. Head Hathy, Head Hathy, Head Hathy. Boom, you're gone. Alright. Head Hathy, Head Hathy, Head Hathy. Boom. Sideways. Diagonal movement. That's why they're so much powerful than the Hathies, is because they can send attacks diagonally. No, honestly, this is probably the best time to like continue streaming around Christmas, because like everyone's got free times around Christmas. Like literally everyone. Oh, here's the rules card returning. It is my ultimate puzzle. Have at you. Goodbye. See you later. You actually go down here? Yeah, go down. Past the club room. There we go. There's Lancer's room right there. Anyway. Bye. Brave Axe. Open. Equip. Main Axe? Nah. Brave Axe. Boom. Guts up. I don't know what Guts does. Like, I don't. I don't know what any of the stats besides attack and defense do. The toil worms in combat, but that's whatever this is. Alright. Yeah. Alright. It looks like it's in pain. Yeah, Susie's idea. Let me throw Rousey at it. Boom. Crown greatly loosened. It's only 3, I believe, because it goes 35%, 70%, and then it's off. So, boom, boom. This boss fight is actually way easier than the version it was before. Throw. And that's it. That's the boss fight. 3 turns. Doesn't even get harder throughout the entire boss. It's really easy. Thou seest thou, those merely of the friendliest assassin now I pass. I personally could not be less of an obstruction. Luck be with you, heroes. Okay. Here is the throne room. It's a nice parallel to the throne room in Undertale, which is almost the reverse of that, where it's perfectly neat and tidy, with flowers and sunrise shining in, and a throne that is completely intact, whereas that dark and dreary, no sunlight, gold strewn about the place. The room just wrecked. I'm really interested in the story of this game moving forwards. Like, I would love to play through Chapter 2 right now, but it's not finished. Some parts are like 85% finished, but then they're going to have to playtest it, write everything. It's a whole long process, and you know what? I do not want to rush Mr. Fox, because Crunch Crisis and things like that is why games are released in a buggy state and really bad just so they can be in line with the holidays, which is not a good idea. If you're going to make a game, you should make a game well. Okay. So the boss, this is the hardest fight. Obviously, it's the final boss of this run. This is the last fight we have left on the run. And it is the hardest, mostly because of his attacks that move around the area that we can move it. This attack's also pretty hard, but it's pretty, you can get yourself cornered with that attack. That's why it's hard. It's not actually hard on its own. But you can get yourself cornered, and that's what makes it hard. Here, this is one of the harder attacks. It's not the hardest attack. The hardest attack is this, but in a super, super small space. That is the hardest attack. Alright. Boom. Here we go. This is actually quite easy. Just gotta line yourself up with the holes. boom, Rude Buster, boom, spow. 180. That's like over 300. This attack's also pretty hard, but it's also just, you get plenty of tension points. That's what TP stands for. You get plenty of TP. You get plenty of mana off of this attack. Because now we're fully charged back Rude Buster. 180. 300. Boom, boom, boom. I was being very quiet there because I was focusing on not getting hit by those. Okay, this is the hardest attack in the game. That is the hardest attack in the entire game. I'm actually surprised I got to that attack while talking. I think I'm getting better at talking while I play things. Alright, so now we have to go through that entire cutscene again. It will not take long, though. 30 seconds at most. I guaranteed you to beat the game at the end of the stop streaming only when I beat the game about an hour and 10 minutes ago. And I'm getting very close to doing that, just that. Like I said, final fight. After this, we just walk up, skip a couple lines of dialogue, and then you're in the top world. You can find, like, sands and a bunch of other Easter eggs. But I'm just going to go straight to sleep so we can get through the credits and listen to the song at the end to show that, yes, it is possible, and I can beat Deltarune without being hit. That is... Get out of here, armrest. Boom, boom, boom. Well, I messed that up, but still 130, 200, 220 damage was done there. Alright, so that's little over 200 as well. That's like 240. Boom, boom. Oh, that's that last line up. Okay. Oh, this is just farm tension points. Oh my god. That was close. That was close. But I did it. Pew, pew. Oh, I might turn this into a Cuphead stream if I can get my controller set up and working. Well, I won't turn this into anything. I'll stop stream and then I'll start streaming a different game. So I can have them be separate videos in the archive. Whoops, should have used Rude Buster there. Oh well. There's always next turn. Alright, Rude Buster. Boom! 211. That's really... That was really good. It was like crit or something. That was sick. I can use it again immediately. It takes 50 TP to do that. Boom. Trade-off there is that it takes like 25 TP to heal yourself. And... Or 30 TP to heal yourself. And, well, we don't need to use that. All Ralsei's abilities are healing magic and then pacifying magic, where it just puts people to sleep if there's a certain amount of time. Oh my god, I got insanely good RNG with that. Did you see how easy that was? It's literally just going back and forth on the diagonal line. Okay, okay, this... Oh, okay, okay. He's usually dead at this point. But I messed up the timing of the Rude Buster, so... Boom. Boom. That should be it, that should be it. Alright, now, all we've got is a cutscene. And then a little more past that. And then I'll end the stream and either stream a different game or not. I'm not sure, actually, what I'll do. Oh, should I stream creating my new logo? You know what? I will. I'll stream creating my new logo. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a new profile pic after that, and that's going to be my next stream. This is essentially, the run is complete right now. Like I said, right here, we are going to get hit, but that doesn't count because the heart doesn't show up, and I don't take any damage. And actually, after this cutscene, we can check, and I'm at full HP. So, hi King, You only have one arm. I think. No, he's got two. It's just blocked by his fat. Okay. Just chunky boy. Big lab. Big lad. Absolute unit. Let's go. Okay. Yep, people busting in. Gotta go. See, this is where the slight change in dialogue happens. If you, depending on whether you attack people or pacify them is there, you can also get a little extra healing items if you just make friends with the enemies along the way in the section right before the final boss, like the final dungeon area, if you will, like the castle. You can get some healing items there. Anyway, bye, Ralsei. When the light is... Alright. So see, down there at the bottom, we've got full HP. Upwards we go. Very dramatic scene. We're going up. This is really well done area of the game. It looks nice. This is the best looking cutscene. It's great. The music's nice. Guitar sting. And we're in this, and then what? We're in the school? Bye bye. See you later, I guess. This. Let's go back there tomorrow, alright? Yeah, sure, that's fine. That's fine. See, we're not actually gonna get to go back there tomorrow, because that was it. I guess Chris is very antisocial, because Toriel is excited that, they made a friend. I'm not sure if it's he or she. Oh, hey, Officer Undyne. Police station. Police tape. That's the man who bought it, who's, feels really mournful about buying a donut from Muffet. Because he paid a lot of money for it, and he really shouldn't have. Welcome home. Up we go. Oh, that's the wrong room. It's only you. It's only me. Got a ball of junk and $2. And that's the end of the game, technically. There is a cutscene where we wake up. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to stop meshing. Yeah, no, this just happens anyway. We lose complete control. Like I said, this is a cutscene. And then stands up. There she goes. There you go. Stumble into the middle of the room. Sleepwalker. I tell you. Such a sleepwalker. Sleep, rascal. Go back to bed. It's like midnight. Oh, you gonna grab something? Oh, you make grabby. What are you gonna grab? Oh, that's not good. Oh no. No, not your soul. Not the what? Why are you moving towards the bird cage? Oh no, you put it in the only thing on your side of the room. Oh no, who could have foreseen this? This is such a shock. I haven't watched this cutscene several times before. Ooh, a knife. What are you gonna do with that? Oh, laser eyes. Delta. Word. The light is running low, and the shadows start to grow. In the places that you know seem like fantasy. There's a light inside your soul, it's shining in the cold. Promising hearts. I can't sing usually, and my voice is real scratchy from talking so much. If you in the dark, don't to be continued in chapter 2. I think that's it. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming, David, and thank you, other person, for coming back. I am going to end this here. I'm probably going to stream myself making a new profile picture after I get a drink of water soon. Alright, so that's it. Remember to subscribe. That is the end of the stream. Goodbye.